That's me.
It's just so hard to.
Everyone wants to succeed in life. Everyone wants to grow up, go to college, get a job that they love, and eventually feel like they have succeeded. Success comes easier for some, but for others it can be an extremely hard challenge. But everyone that wants to succeed and that do succeed have the same mindset. Successful people have positive attitudes, confidence, and are always willing to work hard. Negativity can be a poisonous thing. It can take over a person's mind and change the way they look at everything. Going out into the real world with a negative attitude can be destructive not only to you, but to the people around you. To be successful in life, it's hard to accomplish without a positive attitude. Positivity is contagious. You choose your attitude daily. So waking up and heading out into the world with a positive attitude can change your entire day and even change your life. One person that went through her life with a positive attitude despite the hard times she faced was Maya Angelou. Angela grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, and Stamps, Arkansas. Throughout her childhood in both these places, she experienced brutality of racial discrimination. The people around her tried to tear her down and make her think that she wasn't worth anything. Angela also dropped out of high school at the age of 14, but was still determined to make something of herself, and she did just that. Even though Angela went through these hardships at an early age, she was able to bring out the positivity of her situation, was able to learn about the values of a traditional African American family, community, and culture. She was able to take these values she learned as a child and incorporate them in her adult life. She wrote many books, poems, and screenplays about how she overcame her tough times. She was the coordinator of a well-known African American civil rights group, the Southern Christian Leader Conference, and she served on 2 presidential committees and received countless amount of awards throughout her life. All these achievements that Angela accomplished would not have been possible if she had grown up with a negative attitude about everything that had been thrown her way in her life. The phrase confidence is key isn't just a phrase just because. It is a phrase because the meaning behind it is motivational. Confident people can walk into the room and light up with their confidence and change the entire attitude of everyone in it. Confidence is also seen by others. When you interview for a job, you have to walk in with confidence because that will be the first thing the interview panel notices. When doing your resume, you have to write about yourself in a confident way. Different youth groups across America are trying to make their main goal to teach kids how to be confident starting at a young age. Confidence has been the main goal of the group Boys and Girl Scouts of America for many years. They do many different activities and they create a positive environment and instill confidence in many of the kids. Boys and Girl Scouts of America have been trying to make this their main goal over the years so they can help give the youth of America the confidence they need to succeed in the future. Getting out into the real world can be an extremely hard adjustment for some people to make. Going from being supported by your parents to being all on your own can be a shock. For most people, the initial shock of having to survive on what little money you make when you first get out of high school or college can cause some people to give up on everything they have worked so hard for. What people need to understand is that to get where you want to go in life, it isn't going to be easy. You have to be willing to work hard for what you want. I've seen willingness to work hard in many of the adults in my life, but I've seen it mostly in my dad and his business partner. They are bankers and they have been friends since college. They have worked by each other's sides for a majority of their life. Their goal in college was to one day open a bank of their own. As they started to get older, they began to want to carry out this dream. They ended up quitting their jobs and spending about a year working from our basement and trying to open their own bank. After a year of trying, it ended up not working, so they went back to work at a different bank and hoped later down the road their dream would be possible. They worked at the new bank for about 4 years when they got the opportunity to buy a bank in a small Kansas town and finally lived out their dream. 3 years after purchasing their first bank, they now own 3 and are living out their dream as they always had wanted to. Even though they were declined the opportunity to start up their own bank once, they didn't let that bring them down or let them give up. They were willing to work hard to get the bank of their own and succeed in something they had dreamed of doing their whole lives. Being successful can be a challenge. Negative things can be thrown your way, you can fail over and over again, and you can feel like you want to give up. But if you keep a positive attitude, have confidence, and are willing to work hard, you will succeed and become the person you want to be and live the life you want to live.